next segment is brought to you by Outright.com. And some of you may have seen the chatter that Outright.com is now changing names. And I got to tell you, I'm not a fan of them changing names. You guys, I tell you, never change your store name. Never change your branding name, you know, if you're established. So you're going to hear it from me. I don't think this is a good move on their part, but they're doing it. And they are going to GoDaddy Bookkeeping. GoDaddy Bookkeeping. I think they should stay Outright.com, but what do I know? Just a customer. So GoDaddy Bookkeeping, you guys. GoDaddy is trying to clean up its image. I know it kind of had a bad image for a while. And I guess that was one of my reasons for being a little squeamish about now having to promote GoDaddy Bookkeeping. We all know it is the domain site, but let's hope they really clean it up and give the customers what they want and what they need. And it's the same great product, you guys. Outright is still the same great product, calling it GoDaddy Bookkeeping, so I highly recommend. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're almost at year's end. We have 3 months left. Scary. And then we got to start thinking about those taxes. So it is a good time. Jump in. Get Outright.com. There's a free version. It will maintain 12 months of data for you. If you want a little more than 12 months, and you want a lot more than 12 months, then you need to get the Pro version, which is still uber cheap. Okay? It's really inexpensive to get the Pro version. What is it, guys? It comes out to like $10 a month. I mean, incredible for what you get. So check that out. And yes, I do. I write for the Outright blog. I throw articles out there about once every couple of weeks. So you guys always see me post those over on Facebook and spread around. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for taking those articles and kind of making them go viral. I so appreciate that. And it's why they keep me around. So thank you. Thank you. All right, let's talk about some scores. Now, I have to do this a little bit different than I normally do because I'm going to have to flip over and look at these myself. And you guys are going to have to tell me. I'll let April tell me because I don't have a show sheet in front of me. So April, you're going to have to let me know who scores whose. So I give credit where credit's due, all right? Are we good with that? Good. Okay. So we have Kay Hale Woodard's score. And is this the Fenton student lamp with the log cabin. Now I remember when Kay posted wanting information about this lamp. And is Kay with us tonight? Kay, are you in the chat? I'm hoping. Let's see. This is item number. Yay, she's here. Okay. Yes, she asked if it was a good to buy at an auction. And Kay, how much did you pay for that lamp? And it's item number 4005-7331-4229. $30 each. $30 each, okay? So Kay, tell us what you would have probably priced these at, just on your own. And it's okay, because this, like, you'll help other people with this. She says maybe $250, okay? And so Kay priced these lamps at $479.95, so almost $500. And she sold 2 of them, and they sold for full price. Yes. Yes. So instead of only getting $500, she got nearly $1,000 because she asked for it. And this is something I tell my appsters all the time. When you are seeing things, in those completed listings, and you see something that only sold for, let's say in the case of this, let's take this lamp. So she's looking, and she's looking at completed items, and she sees similar that have sold for, you know, probably anywhere from 150, maybe even lower, to 250 top. She's thinking, well, I can only price this at 250. Am I on the right track, Kay? That kind of the thought process? Yes. Okay, good. So you go on over and you look then at what the competition is in the here and now. And if there's not a whole bunch of what you're selling, or especially if there's not exactly the same thing as what you're selling, do not cheat yourselves, guys. Do not cheat yourselves. You now get to set the price that you want for this item because you're not competing against a whole bunch of other items, right? So she went for it. She priced those suckers at $479.95 each. Somebody wanted them both. They came in, they bought. Because I'm telling you, somebody who can afford $250 a piece for a lamp can afford $479 a piece for a lamp. Okay, because it isn't about the price. Stuff like this is not about the price for those buyers. It's about the sentimental value, the emotion. That lamp stirred a memory for somebody. I bet there's a story behind them buying those lamps. There's a story there, and it sparked something. It was a, I have to have these kind of thing. Yeah. So they're asking how much was the shipping. I'm guessing they may have been, I mean, I don't know if you shipped them separate, together, but I'm thinking it could have been close to $100 shipping. They sold separately. One lady was replacing a lamp her mother had. Okay, emotional. Yeah, the chat's a little bit delayed from when I'm talking to you. I know Kay's typing like a mad woman there. And the shipping was in 2 boxes, had UPS pack them. Smart woman. Smart woman. I always recommend this big hassle factor stuff, you guys. Don't spend an hour looking for a box, coming up with the packing materials, figuring out how, you know, you're going to get that all packed in there. Find a place that professionally does that and pay the money and have it done. Yeah, $30. She paid $30 to have it packaged up. So, in a heartbeat, right? In a heartbeat. Time is money. Time is money. So I am so excited. So excited you sold those. Tickle, tickle. All right. So our next, I think, is this Lisa's? If I'm remembering, or is this Lori's? You have to give me a. Whose score is this next? Give me a name. Lori. Okay, I thought the store sounded familiar. Okay, so we've got Lori's KitchenAid attachment pasta ravioli maker, mixer, yaddy, new in the box. And I don't know the backstory of this, so Lori, if you could kind of like start typing what the how you came about this. Item number 1511-2146-1908. And you can see it's sold for $149.95. Okay? So, let's see. Lori, are you with us? Yeah, she is. I see her. Found at her favorite Salvation Army and paid, oh, are you kidding me? She paid $4 for it. $4. Sold internationally. Sold internationally. I tell you guys, when I'm thrifting, every single thing that is new in the box goes in my cart, if only for a short time. You know, I will scan and look things up, but everything I see that's new in the package gets checked out because that stuff is gold. That stuff is gold. So awesome! Yay! And because it went international, and let's see, I'm pretty sure you had free shipping in there. Yeah, so they paid shipping on top of that, so that was all profit. Yeehaw! Gotta love that. Yay. Yeah, you know, kitchen stuff, what is hot on reality TV right now, you guys? Somebody yell it out. What's everybody watching on reality TV? Cooking shows. Cooking shows. There's a whole network called Food Network, right? And then there's Master Chef and Top Chef and what was the one I watched last night? Iron Chef. And oh my goodness, there's just like all these cooking shows. People, okay, confession time, because I'm one of them. There's all these people who see people using all these gadgets and things and think, hey, I want to do that. I could cook that. If I only had that thing in my kitchen, I could do that. And then they go on eBay, and guess what they go shopping for? So, yeah, and they will pay big bucks for it because they want to be just like those top chefs. So, guilty as charged. You can't, I have stuff that's still in the packages, guys. I've never taken out of the package. So bad. So bad. But there you go. Proof. Lori just gave us proof. People will pay $150 for a gadget to make something. All right. Oh, Daryl. So I got to meet Daryl in Atlanta, and Daryl has an awesome niche that I'm really going to be nagging Daryl on this niche to really expand and market this. Item number, let me give it to you, is 3310-3384-0869. So those of you who have gone on over and looked at this, can you guess, without looking at his store, what his niche might be? That it's something that will bring you back to your childhood. Well, maybe your teenage years. Yes, vintage video games. Vintage video games. So Daryl is a good example of somebody who watches my show and listens to me, but should not be looking for glass at the thrift stores, okay? Yes. He's got an awesome niche. So, the Super Nintendo, and boy did this bring back memories, sold for $124.95. $124. And Daryl, how much did you pay for that? $10. You paid $10. And where did you find that? Was that at a thrift store? Is that a thrift store find? No, Craigslist. Craigslist. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So, okay, so because Daryl, I just saw him say that he was wanting to expand. And I would say to you, Daryl, and to anybody who already has this really cool developed niche, expand within your niche. Expand with who your customer already is and other things that they would buy, as opposed to going in a completely different direction. Okay, does that make sense? That there are things that you're probably not putting in your store and probably not thinking about yet, but that they would also find of considerable interest if they saw it in your store. Yeah, so that's where you want to, once you've already got, 80% of the work done with your niche, okay? You've got something good going. Now it's just market it and kind of expand where you're at. So, nice job. All right, who do we got next? We have, okay, Shop Miss Lois. Who is this? With the huge, large Disney Toy Story, my size, 33-inch Woody plush doll. Whose item is that? And it's item number 261295643331. Is that Lizzie's? Yay, Lizzie! Okay, so this big guy, sold for $119.99. And Lizzie, are you with us tonight? Anybody, is she here? April, what's the backstory? Her son was scared of him. Did she find him at a thrift shop? I want to know what she found, where she found him and what she paid. Savers, $4. Savers, $4. There you go. You guys, there is so much money to be had out there. So much money. But you got to ask for it. You got to ask for that money, all right? Yeah, he is a little scary looking, isn't he? Disney, big Disney, it sells. When we get to the next segment, we're going to talk a little bit more about Plush because of the crazy cool day we had on Thursday with some Day with Danni shoppers. All right. Oh, next up, Tammy of, okay, I always say your store name wrong. Is it Unicus or something like that? I know she's working on that. And Tammy is really finding her niche too. I'm so proud of Tammy. Item number 231165600378. And this is a red clip ironstone soup tureen with a lid, ladle, flower pattern, 1950s. Okay, a beautiful piece. And she got, how much on that best offer? Because I don't have notes in front of me. You're going to have to tell me. You're going to have to spoon feed me tonight, April. She got 125. There you are, Tammy. Thank you. Bought it at an auction for $25. 25. How many of you would trade $25 for $125? I better not see anybody say no. And I can't tell you how many people I run into that are afraid to spend $25 on one item. That is just the scariest thing in the world. They would rather buy $25 $1 items to maybe make $100, you know, instead of making a little bit better purchase and not having to work so hard. That's what it is, you guys. It's the time is money thing. One item to list, take pictures, pack and ship versus 25 items, you know, to maybe make the same amount of money. Okay? Even I can do that math. Come on now. So, way to go. Yes, I know you would, Luna. I know you would. Okay. Next, Griswold, very good brand. And who is this? Town & Country, 2200. Who scores this? Oh, I love it. I love it. This is just a lid. This is a lid, you guys. Lid. And this is David Edwards. Okay. Bought it in the estate sale for $2. Item number 18122000. Okay, where's my eyes? 181220092712. Okay, I can read that. Sure I can. Yeah. $2 for a Griswold. Anything? Yes. You guys, pick up bits and pieces if it is a good brand. Okay? And you can see he sold this on auction. And let's see, what did he start that at? $39.99. And I know David, and he probably would have been perfectly happy with just that opening bid of $39.99. Correct me if I'm wrong, David. Correct me if I'm wrong. But look at where it went. Because you never know who's going to need just the lid. Because that now gave such tremendous value to somebody else's Griswold pan that was missing the lid. So people find value in that stuff for sure. So very nice, very nice. So happy to see you went with the auction format on that one and really got what you deserve to get for that piece. Yep, yep, yes. Okay. So that is our scores of the week. $9 was okay? What do you mean $9 was okay? You would have been happy with $9? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, $39 would be okay. Okay. Yeah, but don't cheat yourself. Don't ever cheat yourself. You work too hard for it, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for the money, guys. Don't be afraid to ask for the money. And sometimes putting it on auction is a good way to do that. If it's the right item, you're asking for the money, but you're kind of letting them decide, you know, how much to give you. But that's okay. You do it that way. I'd rather you do it that way than not at all. So you guys, thank you so much for sharing those scores over on the Facebook group. We put the thread up every Sunday morning. It was up a little early today because I'm on Central Time instead of Pacific Time. So I was kind of up with the sun. But yeah, go over there, get inspired, get motivated, look at new things that you may not have thought that you could sell that you're kind of passing by, and watch that thread every Sunday, and love that you guys are willing to share all that inside information on the where you found it and how much you paid and all that. I really, really appreciate that, and I'm so happy to see you guys getting those awesome scores. Yay!